welcome everyone. Farmer Cop here. This is going to be Fact Sheet Friday number 4, I believe, actually. Yeah, number 4. This is week 4 for the Highlands Fishing Expansion. So we get some new information on boat here and some other stuff. But yeah, we're going to take a look at it here in a second. As of right now, Farming Simulator 25 is still 20% off if you use the links down below. That'll take you over there, so it's a nice little sale for you. And if you go over there, you can use code FarmerCop or any code, honestly, to check out. Just use some creator code. It's not the Steam version of the game or the Epic's version of the game or anything like that. It is the Giants version of the game, which I know some people just don't want to have, which is understandable. But yeah, if you wanted to save 20%, you can do that now. All of that is down below for you. But yeah. If you already have the year one the year one season pass, it will include the Highlands Fishing Expansion in it, so you don't have to buy the Highlands Fishing Expansion separate. If you don't own the game yet, you can buy the Highlands edition of the game, which will include both Farming Simulator 25 and the year one expansion. But yeah, needless to say, let's get into the fact sheets this week. We got some good ones, I think. So here's the first one up here. We have the JCB Fast Track 2000 4WS series. That's the tractor in the front. So we're getting a look at one of the old school JCBs here. Obviously, this is a tractor, $51,500 by very reasonable price, especially for 130 to 150 horsepower. So that's a great deal for a nice little tractor like that. And yeah, so that's good. I like that a lot. And yeah, again, 130 to 150 horsepower. I'm not sure how much the 150 horsepower upgrade is going to cost. I wish they had a little bit more information like that for us when we do this sort of stuff. I should get early access to all this and be able to put some more information out there for you, so you guys will still have a chance to see some of the gameplay and get some more of the information before you guys decide to do the pre-order if you wanted to do that or whatever. But I know most of you guys will get this anyways or already have it. So anyhow, this is going to weigh 5.9 tons, holds 220 liters of fuel, will drive at 50 kilometers per hour, or 31 miles per hour, which is pretty good for an old school tractor like that. JCB is known for having faster tractors, which is cool. But yeah, this is a manual plus power shift transmission, which doesn't matter a whole lot depending on how you play. So yeah. Then on the back, what it's pulling back here, we have the AgriSpread AS2100 SCS. This is a fertilizer spreader. It does lime as well. Thank goodness. Finally. Something that does lime as well. Oh, another lime spreader. We honestly don't have enough lime spreaders. We just don't. There needs to be more options. So anyhow, it is a fertilizer and lime spreader. Costs $62,500 to buy, which is funny because it's more than the cost of the tractor that's pulling it. Holds 9,000 liters, which is a decent capacity, especially that's pretty cheap for this little guy here as well. Weighs 4.7 tons, does 16 to 36 meters in working width. Now, I will say this, the 16 to 36, that is going to be 16 meters for the lime and 36 for the fertilizer. I'd almost guarantee it. I would love to spread lime at 36 meters, but I'm going to bet that means that 16 meters is going to be for the fertilizer, or excuse me, for the lime, and 36 meters for the fertilizer. So don't hold your breath on that being super quick or anything like that. Yeah, in terms of that, it's going to be probably set up like that. It's 18 kilometers per hour is what its working speed is, or 11 miles per hour. So a decent speed there, but I think that's pretty standard for fertilizer spreaders and stuff like that. Then we get a look at them kind of in the store here, so a little bit different look. I'm just taking a look at this here. Figured I'd show you guys. But yeah, all the information here is the same. But yeah, if you wanted to take a look at what they might look like in the store. Moving on, we got this guy, which let me zoom out a little bit. Again, my computer will let me scroll in and zoom in with the scroll mouse button, but I can't zoom out with it. I got to go click the button. But anyhow, we have the Claas Rollant 630 RC Unirap. This is a baler, you could probably assume that. Which is nice, a baler wrapper combo, which I think is pretty cool. These are always good to have. And I love that they're showing off a baler wrapper combo and they're doing a straw bale, which you're not going to wrap. So that's just kind of funny to me. But anyhow, it is a baler, $114,500 to buy. Requires 92 kilowatts of power, or about 125 horsepower. So technically speaking, if we go back to our JCB here, our JCB, technically speaking, could, even in its lower configuration, run that bad boy. That might be a little too big for it, but it theoretically could run it. So I'm just saying. Yeah, it weighs 6.7 tons, which is, how much does the JCB weigh again? Sorry, I'm just getting curious here. Weighs more than the JCB, but theoretically JCB has enough horsepower to pull it. So yeah, maybe not do it with the JCB, but you could theoretically. It'll do up to 125 centimeter bales. Well, it'll do 125 centimeter bales. That's it. And it'll wrap 125 centimeter bales. So I wish you could do a little bit bigger bales, but that's just what it is. So yeah. It bales at 17 kilometers per hour, or about 10 miles per hour. And I'm assuming it's not going to be like the, what is it? The quick bale, where it has multiple chambers and stuff like that. So you can just keep going. I'm assuming you're going to have to stop and have it move out the bale or unload the bale every time you get it full. So I'm assuming it's not going to be able to do all that automatically for you. Obviously, you can set it to automatic unload and it'll automatically start kicking the bales out, but you still have to wait for it to close the chamber back before you continue to do more baling. So that's something there. But anyhow, here's a look at it in the store there, so we get kind of the front look at it right there. But yeah, so if you wanted to see that, you got that for you. And this one, probably the thing that people are probably most excited about. Maybe not. Maybe you don't care about the boats. And I love that there's still like no information here. This is the Lizard Sport Boat. Very generic. It is a boat. Yes, of course, as we can imagine. $55,000 to buy, which is not too bad. That's pretty cheap there. It is going to run at 35 kilometers per hour, 21 miles per hour. I feel like it should go faster than that, even for a sport boat. Maybe there's other boats that we're going to get that are faster, but I feel like that's not that fast for a sport boat. I feel like it could go faster than that in the water, especially. Especially something like that. It looks like it's got some big old engines on the back of that bad boy right there. That thing should be able to haul. But I love, if this is how the animation looks for the water, I mean, this looks great. If the boat actually sits up in the water like that when you're going, that might be a little extreme, but I like that. It looks good. So that part looks nice. But yeah, again, I'm going to complain about it again because I complained about it last week in the fact sheets when we had the cargo boat or whatever it was called, or the freight ship, or I don't even know what it's called. But anyhow, there's no fuel for it. I mean, I feel like it'd be very easy to have like a fuel point in the harbor where you had to fuel up your boat, but your boats have unlimited fuel, it looks like. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Maybe if you wanted that, maybe if you didn't want that, not as nice. But yeah, so that's one thing about it. You can fish from the boats. I did test that, at least on the cargo boat. I guess I didn't specifically test this boat. The only thing I don't like about the boats is what's nice about them is as you're driving, because I've actually played I've played the Highlands Fishing Expansion already. And I hope this somehow gets changed, because I did use an early access version of it that I was playing on like a month ago. If you like just cut the engine and get out of the boat, and the boat will keep, if you don't actually like bring the boat to a complete stop, the boat will continue to drift, which makes sense. That's how boats are. But the problem with that is if you're standing on the boat, just because if it's now moving, you will slowly slide off the back of the boat or slide around on the boat. And then as soon as you do any like fishing rod stuff, you start sliding slowly off the boat if it's still moving. So you can fish off the boat and all that works fine, but you have to make sure you come to a complete stop on the boat. So yeah, that's just something that I know that I would say is kind of frustrating, that I wish was a little bit different, but it is what it is. And yeah, then we get some nice screenshots of these guys out and about. It's the same stuff we've seen, but you just get to see the full screenshot. Beautiful map. It looks like an old windmill or old grain mill or something in the back, but yeah, love that. Nice, beautiful photo here. We got the stones in the background there. We've seen plenty of screenshots of those. Nice big mountain back there as well. But yeah, honestly, the map looks beautiful. This one's nice. You can see kind of the shoreline here. I believe just up past this little point here is that shipwreck that we saw, and some screenshots earlier. Maybe was it last month or this month? No, I don't think it was this month. I think it was, maybe it was. I can't remember. But we saw some screenshots of like a shipwreck when they were talking about like the bottles and stuff like that. But anyhow, that's what I got for you guys. That is the fact sheets for this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.